the time, and the Mississippi River, she's a golden dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me.
All right, welcome to the Weird Show, ladies and gentlemen. We are live right here on smtx.tv. I'm Russell Dowden, your host to this fast-moving, unexpected journey of total weirdness that is the Weird Show. And anyway, we have a pretty cool show lined up tonight. We are live. It is the first day of December already, 2010. We got a month left on this year. I can't believe the year is flying by so fast, and getting ready for all the more holiday festivities and such. So we're happy to be moving right along here at smtx.tv and the Weird Show. So again, publisher, editor of Weird Magazine. Looking forward to our December issue dropping this Friday, a couple of days from now, and more weirdness from yours truly and the multitude of staff that I, of course, employ here at Weird Magazine. And so we're obviously looking forward to another edition of Weird Magazine. It's our 83rd publication that we're working on for your lovely bathroom literature there at Weird Magazine. Anyway, I am joined by some very good friends. San Marcos' own Matt Begley and Bitter Whiskey's here in the house. How you guys doing?
Great.
Charlie and Matt are here hanging out with us, and we're going to hear some music, talk about the new album that just came out. I picked one up, I guess, about 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe, and the new album's called Duct Tape Sessions. And we're going to talk about Duct Tape Sessions and all things Bitter Whiskey here tonight on the show, and maybe we'll even open up the phone lines a little later in the broadcast and let you guys call in if you want to talk to us, find out how to properly drink a beer or have your chakras aligned. We'll figure all that out here tonight, no doubt, on the Weird Show. But again, welcome to the program, guys. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Appreciate you having us.
Yeah. We're looking forward to kind of a follow-up interview in the magazine with you guys in January.
Yeah.
So we're going to look forward to having y'all kind of follow up with you guys. We actually interviewed, what was that? God, I want to say about last February.
Yeah, it was when y'all first got into town.
Yeah, we've only had about 2 or 3 issues out of Weird Magazine here in San Marcos, and Bitter Whiskey got right in the action right there early on in Weird Magazine.
So we try to get on board on things new, you know.
Yeah, Well, we kind of learned about you guys right away, and we hang out at a local watering hole. It's one of all the Weird Magazine advertisers quite frequently, and that's our friends Kim and Mike over there at Grey Horse over there. So
we've had a lot of good times at Grey Horse over the last couple years, and they've been real good to us and helped us out here in town. And we've got we've met a lot of cool people and made a lot of friends, and really helped build here in San Marcos. So.
Well, they speak very highly of you guys, and y'all come recommended highly from them, and we eventually got y'all, into the magazine and kind of just shooting the shit by the fire, if you will. The other day we were talking, I was like, hey, what's going on with you guys? Let's get you guys back in the magazine, soon. And sure, lo and behold, you were telling me about Duct Tape Sessions, which is the new album, and I've got a copy. It looks like what's the artwork for the here we go. Here's Matt Begley and Bitter Whiskey, the Duct Tape Sessions.
Yeah, took us a year to do, but we got it done. And we got all the players in the band on there, and just really tried to put something out that we could get on our budget.
Well, I have a CD. It's been in my computer for about a week or so now, and I've been listening to it off and on, and I had really been preparing myself for the magazine interview, but we kind of ran into each other the other day, said, hey, let's get you guys on the Weird Show and have you come in, perform some tracks. And I've got I got a CD here. We got some images of you guys, and there's a shot of you guys hanging out. Now look at there, Now that looks like some duct tape sessions going on right there. Well, can we get a shot of that there? There you go.
They said that That car was, he said he almost had it running. So we stepped in there and took a picture of it. There's Trey and Jimmy, the other two guys in our band.
That's pretty fine right there. We got a couple of other images here.
Yeah, we did all that. This is right in the middle of San Marcos, well up there on Ranch Road 12 at a friend's house.
If that's not Texas Hill Country, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. This is great stuff. We'll be using that in the magazine.
Awesome.
And very likely this one here, I think that right there will be on the cover.
Look at that.
I like that right there. There's just got to be an outhouse hiding or lurking around somewhere.
There is one. There is one right outside of the picture frame.
Let's see. We got a couple more images here. I know you brought this stuff in for us to check you guys out. Here we go. Here's another one.
Yeah.
Well, you guys just hanging out at the farm there.
Yeah, just trying, the working band. That's all we do. We work and we hang around working things.
Well, let's talk about duct tape sessions for a second. And then you guys have been working on this for a little while.
Yeah, we got done in August.
Mm-hmm.
August, September is when we got it, and we just put it out there and tried to get new songs we had. We put Long Way to Dallas on there as one of our old
Yeah,
ones.
I wish I had my damn. I can't find the cover of it. I think the cover of the CD's in the album that's got all the tracks on it. But I've been enjoying it here the last week or two. We've been listening to it here around the office, and there's some good stuff on there, man. There's
cool.
Describe some of the songwriting process, Matt. Is that? Does all the writing come from you, or you guys all collectively get involved in the writing process, Charlie? How does that work?
Well, mostly he's got the basis of it when he brings it to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then really everybody brings something different to the table, whether it be with their style or the way they like to compose. And he'll bring something, pretty much a finished product, to the table, and we'll just see what we can do to tweak it just a little bit, put everybody's individual touch on it, and then it comes out the way it does.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a whole lot of fun making this album. Am I getting warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun at times and stressful at times too. But we got it done.
Well, I guess let's just hear a track play something for us, I guess, and let's give the viewers a sample of Bitter Whiskey, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Here's a little song me and my buddy Bart Ashby were sitting around Dallas one night and we wrote this about the politics and the life and times of the government we're living in right now. It's called Keep the Change. Right, y'all?
All righty. Keep the change.
Ready, go.
Well, I'm sick and tired of this government taking my rights and my last 2 cents. I don't know how much longer I can live this way. Well, there ain't been no jobs in the last 3 years. All they talk about is health care, swine flu, fear. I take my guns, freedom and money. You can keep the change. Walking down the street one day, I found a nickel on the sidewalk and I started to say, hey y'all, look over here, it's some Obama money. And then the dumbasses came from miles around. They were white and black and some even brown. Hell, I thought that they were about to arrest me for raising the crime rate in this town. Well, I'm sick and tired of this government taking my rights and my last 2 cents. I don't know how much longer I can live this way. Well, there ain't been no jobs in the last 3 years. All they talk about is health care, swine flu, fear. I take my guns, freedom and money. You can't keep the change. Oh yeah. White House tour. I slipped on a little yellow spot on a shiny white floor. I guess old Ted Kennedy forgot to housebreak that dog before he brought him around. And then they took me down to the emergency room. They said, don't worry, Matt Begley, we'll get to you as soon as we treat these 3 million illegal aliens that came in this morning. Oh, shit. Well, I'm sick and tired of this government taking my rights and my last 2 cents. I don't know how much longer I can live this way. Well, there ain't been no jobs in the last 3 years. All they talk about is healthcare, swine flu, fear. I take my guns, freedom and money. You can keep the change. So tell those boys up in Washington to leave us alone. The problem is them. I take my guns, freedom and money. You can keep the change. I said I take my guns, freedom and money. You can keep the change. Woo! Oh yeah. Keep the change there.
Yeah, now there's some change for you,
You
right
know-
there. How
you
about
know,
that, Obama?
Last weekend they we had a bar call us up and say, please don't play that song because they didn't want to offend the people in the audience.
They didn't want to offend the Obamanoids.
Yeah, and it was a smoky old bar too. I was real surprised that they said anything about it, but it's just the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, I like that. I mean, we keep it kind of conspiracy over here at the Weird Show occasionally, and we get opinions getting thrown all around in here in the studio occasionally on the political arena. So I like that. What inspired that one for you, man?
Oh, me and Bart were sitting around, and Bart is he's a great songwriter, and he's just been around the honky tonks forever and playing and whatnot. And he just saw the bumper sticker and said we need to write a song, and we sat down at about 11 o'clock in the morning and started drinking some cold Keystone Lights and came out with that song. And by about 1 or 2, we were pretty excited about it. We went to the bar that night, and went and played it, and got a good response out of it. And then we recorded it right over here at the fire station with Gary over there, and it's a song, hopefully it does something cool for us.
Well, I think that one's definitely is that the first track on the new album?
First track is Sands of Time. I think that's the 4th track.
Yeah, that one there's got a pretty good hook to it, and probably be one people request a lot, I would think, man.
We've had some people holler for it,
but it was because of the change bumper stickers that y'all were motivated to write that one there. Keep
and
the change.
Everybody just trying to keep the political views right there so everybody knows what's going down.
Well, speaking of politics, I mean, we can veer into that a little, but I mean,
I try not to.
You try not to? Well, we'll just veer right on.
Good.
How long?
We veer around it.
We'll just veer right around that one. That's fine. How long has the band been together now? I understand it's not terribly long, but you guys have been around a little bit.
Bitter Whiskey's been around since 07. And Charlie came along, and
we can't really remember exactly how long it's been since that. We think it's 2 years.
Yeah.
It goes so quick, Pretty sure it's 2 years.
Well, you guys play around quite a bit. I was talking to Matt at Great Horse a couple of weeks ago, and you were telling me, you guys get around to the state pretty good. I mean, you were playing over in East Texas somewhere last time we were talking about that. And where all does the music carry you guys?
Where are you going?
Yeah. Who wants it?
We go anywhere. That they'll take country music. We've played in VFWs and makeshift places and
they got to move the pool table so you can
Yeah.
set up your stuff.
Yeah,
And-
back of trucks and just anywhere where we can go play. You know, we just try to get out there. We're a very independent band, so we.
Yeah, y'all strike me as just a bunch of guys, just kind of hanging out and you just looking at here's this shot of you guys hanging out by the barn. Y'all all are real personable.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just gotta hang out, drink a beer, talk about the music, and that's is it Texas Hill Country? There's something to be said about the hill country around here, and you guys kind of epitomize a little bit of that, I think. Is that fair to say?
I guess I like it around here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an East Texas boy at heart for sure, but it's decent around here.
Yeah.
There's some good music, and then there's some really awful music. And we might fall into that awful category in some people's talking, but it is.
Well, we
what it
enjoy
is.
you guys.
Well, good, thank you.
Where are you performing here? In early December or in the month of December? Where can we find you guys around town?
Well, actually, tonight we got called up today.
Oh yeah,
Matt and I do a Sunday night country music thing over at Jay's.
that's
Right
right.
here in the corner.
That's just started, right?
Yeah, just started.
Yep.
It's a brand new thing to us.
So that's at Jay's Bistro on Sunday nights over there
Yeah.
with Taxi.
Yeah, well, he actually gave us a call today and this afternoon and said, can you fill in? Something happened to the other guys. So after this, we're packing up and going over there if anybody
Is the whole band going to play and everything?
No, just me and Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Me and Charlie do a lot of two-piece stuff because we're the only ones that live in San Marcos.
Oh, okay.
Trey lives up in Austin, and Jimmy lives up in Waco, and we can make it work because we travel a decent amount to where we can go north or south wherever we're going. But tonight it'll just be me and Charlie,
Right on.
and just sitting there cranking the hits, trying to
Cranking the hits
Yeah,
out
man.
for
Singing
over
old
there at
country
Jay's
hits.
Bistro. So you
Yeah.
can. So if you're in San Marcos or in the area, you can mosey on down to Jay's Bistro later tonight and hang out with these guys. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
follow y'all down
You
there.
should.
No,
You should.
Maybe I will.
We should. We'll try to get everybody we can out there.
Well, we can play a video. I've got something queued up here
That's
that
cool.
on YouTube. I thought maybe we could play a
Yeah, give
clip of a live performance. Set this clip up for me. This is a song "Long Way to Dallas."
Yeah, we did this during Rock Rally this year, which is Republic of Texas, big biker rally. Lots of crazy folks there. You could see anything and everything you'd ever want to see. Me and Charlie saw
And then some.
Gallagher.
Yeah, Gallagher.
We
the
saw
guy
Gallagher.
Smashes watermelons.
Oh yeah.
We saw him just driving down in a golf cart, and you can see anything at Rot. But we did this at the Dirty Dog, which is a great bar there in 6th Street in Austin.
Okay.
East 6th, and
Yeah, I think I've seen the Dirty Dog down there. I haven't been in there. Is that on 6th?
yeah, it's on 6th.
Okay.
It seems like it might be your kind of place to hang
Yeah,
out.
you dirty old dog like me ought to
Yeah.
go down there. Well, let's check this video out. This is the track's "Long Way to Dallas," and we'll just let this clip play and enjoy this down at the Dirty Dog.
All right.
Here we go.
It's not really. country song, yeah. Everything I do, you say I'm wrong now. Feel wonder I was driving you and say, I can only just pray I'm wrong, I'm trying the wrong ways to tell it. It's a long ways to tell it. It's a long ways to tell it. It's a
All right, long way to Dallas.
Yes.
And I imagine there's some meaning to the madness in writing that song.
Yeah, that was one of my first kind of, I guess, lick songs, you know, come up with a lick on it. And I wrote that, and it was just a wild time. And, you know, I'm from around Dallas, up by Tyler, you know, 80 miles east of it. You know, it just seemed like, hell, write a song about Dallas, why not? You know, and when I had it, you know, I was a long ways from it. So I was always going up there, had a bunch of friends up there, and, you know, it was always a long way to Dallas, and then all the stuff in the song just kind of folded in about it. So.
Well, very cool, very cool. Well, let's hear maybe another song, I guess, from you guys. Let's get another nugget out of you guys here live in the Weird Show here on SMTX.tv.
Let's do a reality check.
Oh, okay.
A new little song right here for us. I need a break. Need a break from reality. I'm gonna sleep through all the deadlines that I gotta meet. Hell, I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna walk down this here dirt road all alone. Preacher man told me that I was in a financial mess. Preacher man told me that the good Lord gave me a real good test. Mechanic man told me that the old truck was broke down. Now I'm sitting here singing at the wrong bar in town. Yeah, I need a break. I need a break from reality. I'm gonna sleep through all the deadlines that I gotta meet. Hell, I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna walk down this here dirt road all alone. Gas man came by to shut my meter off. Listen man told me that the girl of my dreams bed was really soft. Woke up this morning with this pounding in my head. Yeah, this old life ain't easy, that's what they said. Yeah, I need a break. I need a break from reality. I'm gonna sleep through all the deadlines that I gotta meet. Hell, I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna walk down this here dirt road all alone. Met this old man, he said, listen to me, son. If you think about what you're doing and your reality ain't fun, I need a break from reality. I'm gonna sleep through all the deadlines that I gotta meet. Hell, I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna walk down this here dirt road all alone. I'm gonna walk down this here dirt road all alone.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Reality check right there.
Right there, reality check. I need a little break from reality myself sometimes. Sometimes reality gets a little too real.
Yeah, it gets in your way every once in a while.
Well, that's cool, man. Now let me ask you why the name Bitter Whiskey? That's kind of tongue in cheek there. It kind of gets a little grin out of you when you say it, but why Bitter Whiskey for you guys?
Well, I know when we first came out with it, I was with some different people, and it was just something that ended up working. And over time, we just didn't want to be that band who, was Matt Begley, the Matt Begley band,
right?
With this because there's 100 of them,
yeah.
And then that way, people can refer us to us as Bitter Whiskey, and we enjoy drinking whiskey, so why not?
I like it. I think it's really cool.
I think it works out.
I do too, and people seem to kind of respond to that too as well. They
can remember Bitter Whiskey. I know my last name has been butchered 100 times, but,
and I'm guilty of that myself.
I think just one time on the telephone. That's it.
Yeah, you're a big old boy. I don't think it took but one time for me to get corrected by you.
Oh, you better watch out. I'll stick Charlie on you. He'll be the one to put you in a lock of sort.
But as far as Bitter Whiskey again, as a band, we like the identity. Because you look at some of the other great bands out there with their name in it, like the Stragglers, the Arsenals. They're
Ace in the Hole.
Ace in the Hole. They're great bands that, people know that name and they know the players for it. And we wanted to keep Matt's name in there, because we want people to know really who's, I guess, kind of the big brain behind it. And but we like the name. We like having our own name to stand apart as a band.
Yeah, it's kind of asleep at the wheel or Bitter Whiskey. It works. It really does.
We're a band for sure. We like playing together. We could be, we could have one of those guys that just sings with a microphone, and we could be that band behind them, and just playing. And we like playing music and just having a good time. We go up and down the road and we just talk and we listen to a little bit of music here and then. We're all pretty up on the music.
What's in your truck right now in the CD player?
Jamie Johnson.
That's it.
Zach Brown.
Jimmy likes Jason Aldean, and Trey likes Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
But everybody goes out. They do their own research. They find the music, that they love. I really like, composing and the composition of songs and the harmonies aspect of it. We've tried to put in a lot of harmonies into the band, and we're getting everybody used to singing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Of course, what band out there right now is doing that any better than Zach Brown? And he's the songwriter. He loves that songwriting, and who's a better songwriter out there right now than Jamie Johnson?
Yeah.
So it's everybody's got their influences. We'll bring it in there, and we say, "Hey, listen to this," and that lasts about 2 seconds, and then it gets turned down inevitably. And
what motivates you guys? I mean, what inspires Bitter Whiskey to keep going? I mean, it's got to be the music, but what inspires you guys or gets you going?
For me, it's the thought of, if we do something with the music, I can help somebody out and be a strong arm for somebody or do something for somebody, and just kind of, I don't know. I ain't got anything better to do right now. I just don't have anything else I'd would like to do, you know. And I've found my way in this business and just trying to make it better, you know, just trying to learn the most about it. I mean, that's what makes me do it. Is I like proving some folks wrong, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and
Feels good to do that, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
It sure as hell does, man.
You know, it's just kind of go out there and be a good person and do what you want to do. And that's what keeps me going. I don't know about Charlie. Charlie just keeps showing up, man.
You hadn't ran Charlie off yet, so he's still hanging around, man.
I hadn't ran him off just yet.
Well, you guys, have y'all gotten all your music or the album over to, what's this radio station over here, 92 TNB over there?
92.1. Yes,
I listen to them when I build a fire out there in my house in Wimberley, and I listen to that all the time, all week.
I like that music.
We've got our music out there to them, but they haven't responded.
We had a bunch of people call in, and we had like a big push day. Yeah, just told all our friends, say, hey, call in at, this day. And
they ought to get keep the change in the rotation or something over there.
We tried that, you know. I don't guess they liked it too much.
I think that one's a good one. There's still quite a few songs. They ought to get that album on there.
This next year, we're going to try a lot better, you know, try harder at pushing for radio. And we all get into it. We can do it ourselves. And we're starting to meet some people and starting to get a weekly gig back here in town and get things going again. I think that'll help us out quite a bit.
Absolutely. Let's just shout the phone number out real quick for viewers. Maybe we'll take a phone call or two, or just let the viewers know that the phone line is open and they can give us a jingle at 512-754-0084 if you'd like to talk to Matt and Charlie here at Bitter Whiskey. 512-754-0084, the number on the screen there if you'd like to give us a call. You guys got a website. I have that queued up too. I guess people can kind of get in touch with you through mattbegley.com.
Yeah, there's the rest of our dates for the year, and there's a few that are scattered into 2011. And look at that, a telephone call.
All righty, well, let's go to the phone lines.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Matt.
Yo.
Hey, it's Roger.
Roger Reed.
Yeah, just want to say hello. Y'all sounding good, man.
Thank you, man. Roger Reed's a big supporter of us down in the Houston area. He's been everywhere from Waco to Lakey. He's woken up in a camper that we stole from the bar. It was a family member, so we took it from a bar. Roger got to hang out with us. He's a great person. Good to hear from you, Roger.
Where are you calling from, Roger?
He probably already. Let's see.
Houston?
Yeah, Pearland, Houston. No, Roger Reed.
Actually, it's Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, yeah, buddy. You just moved there,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
you?
right. He moved back, didn't he?
All right, Santa Fe, New Mexico in the house.
Santa Fe, Texas.
Oh, Santa Fe, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right on. You got a question for the guys?
No, I don't have any questions. Just
How about a
I just want to
request?
let them know I was watching them.
Good, Roger. Thank you, buddy. Well, stay safe and don't get in any trouble with the law, man.
All right, Roger. Thanks for calling.
Roger Reed.
Hey, good guy.
Roger Reed, calling from the trailer.
Yeah, I think he got him an apartment now.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I think he got him an apartment for sure.
512-754-0084 if you got a call, if you want to call in and talk with Matt or Charlie. We'll take a few more calls and get you guys to play maybe another song or two.
Great.
Let's go to the phone lines again. Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey. Who's this?
Alicia.
Oh, Lord. Hello, Alicia.
Howdy, Alicia.
Hi.
Alicia's my cousin from East Texas.
All right. How you
Yeah.
doing?
Good. Dylan and I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi,
Well,
Dylan.
howdy, y'all. How's Dylan doing?
He's good.
He's good.
Yeah, about to go to bed, but we just wanted to say
Can he
hi.
say anything on the TV thing here?
Let me get up. Dylan, can you say hi? Say hi, Matt. What's a duck say?
Hat.
No, he won't. He's just
He won't.
there.
He's shy. He's shy.
Cute little baby boy.
Well, I'll see you around Christmas, Alicia.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for calling, Alicia.
Thank you.
All right. Good
Bye.
night. That's cool. Whereabouts is she calling from?
Lindale area, up there where I'm from.
Right on, right on. Going right back to the phone lines.
Let's see who we got now.
Let's see who we got.
This is fun.
Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey.
Hello.
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 Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Who's this?
This is Melissa from East Texas.
Melissa, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just sitting here in San Marcos.
What do you remember that song that you played at the Chaparral where you did a solo by yourself? Y'all were all there, but it was a song you wrote about somebody. I'm thinking Debbie.
Oh yeah, Debbie.
Oh yeah, Debbie. Yeah.
Yeah. Will you sing that?
Yeah, I think we can try to get through it. Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
How does this view on this camera look
Am I waving at you?
on what you're seeing online?
It looks good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Yeah.
The picture is really good, and y'all doing a great job on showing the pictures on the computer and the YouTube. It looks really good.
Awesome.
Well, cool.
Well, good. That's these
Cool.
boys here. Well, great. Well, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. I'll see if we
All right,
can't
y'all
remember
have a
that
good night.
Debbie there.
Thank you for calling.
All right. Bye bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right. What's
Yeah.
that song called?
That's an old song I wrote when I was in Dallas about just some crazy folks. A
What's that
woman
one
named
called?
Debbie.
All right.
Yeah, she walked up to me in a bar and said, "Here, I've got this story. Here's a song."
Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey. Who's calling?
My name's Carla.
Carla, I know
Yeah, I've been
Carla.
listening to Matt Begley and Bitter Whiskey ever since he started and all his different bandmates. And I just want to tell him, big man, keep it up. Somebody's going to hear you at the right time, the right place, and you all are awesome. And I just want to let you know. And I'm from Dallas. I'll see ya. Bye.
Thank you, love you,
Thank you.
Thank you. Right on.
That works.
Dallas. Streaming
You're
weird
getting all
to
around the
Dallas.
great state of Texas
Yeah,
tonight,
man.
Matt.
Yeah, I was trying to get some family from Oklahoma.
Where's
you know,
El Paso here? We got to get El Paso in here in a
I
minute.
don't know if you want my friend from El Paso to call.
Minds are on fire.
Oh man.
Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Matt and Bitter Whiskey.
What's up, Matt? It's Mike.
Mike, what's up, buddy?
Hey, we're ready for January 1 and Dirty Dog.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be a
yeah.
fun one there. You know, you got to play on January 1 because whatever you're doing on January 1 is what you're doing the rest of the year.
There you go. We're going to be there on 6th Street watching you. Miller and I are going to be up there watching you.
Oh Lord. Well, everything good with you?
Say it again?
Everything good with you?
Life is good, brother man.
Awesome, man. Well, good to hear my San Antonio folks are saying hello.
There you go. Well, be safe. Y'all have a great show tonight. Y'all are rocking it now.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks,
All
bud.
right,
Take care.
thank you.
Later.
All right, later. Right on. San Antonio in the house. We're
Yeah.
just moving around the state of Texas
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Get out the
You
map.
guys get out there and play all over, man.
Yeah, we've been to every corner of this state.
You know, I really think y'all are gonna hit, man.
I hope.
I think y'all are, man. I really have a feeling about you guys.
I'm
man.
feeling the love here.
We are feeling the love. The Weird Show's feeling the love with Matt Begley and Bitter Whiskey. Welcome to the show. Who's calling?
Oh, this is Chris over here at Classic Tattoo.
Hey,
Oh, man.
What's up, Chris?
Chris.
How y'all doing over here? We're
Well-
just enjoying the show, watching it over here.
Well, everybody at Classic. If I could show my tattoos, I'd show them right here. But Classic Tattoo is where to get them if you're in San Marcos for sure.
That's right.
You
That's
need
right.
it.
Hi, guys over there. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. We love the magazine. We just want to show the support, show the love.
Take off your shirt.
Becca wants to see you to take off your shirt
Take
now.
off your shirt, man.
Well, they said keep this PG-13. That might be rated R. Chris, Chris works for the band. We write some songs together too.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna play one me and Rue wrote. He's a good man.
Cool.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling.
Thanks,
All right,
Chris.
guys, y'all have a good one. Later, guys.
Love you guys. Take care.
Cool.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I even got one right here in San Marcos. So.
Play some.
Yeah, let's play a song and we'll come back to the phone lines and
Okay.
maybe we'll get to hear from somebody in Oklahoma. All right, we'll
Yeah,
take one.
let's take one more.
Maybe
Yeah.
see if this one's from
Yeah,
El
let's
Paso or
see.
Oklahoma. Or if we say Joklahoma.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey. Who's calling? Hello, you're on the air. Going once, going twice.
Call on back.
Calling back.
Star 69.
Let's go ahead and play a song.
Let's do it. We're going to do one me and Chris Rue wrote. We wanted to write a shameless and cliche song.
All right.
We actually turned out to be a really good song.
Yeah, I did.
Sounds like I'm going to like this one.
Yeah, what's the name of it, Charlie?
South side of Birmingham.
South side of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Here it is. Outside of Birmingham, we were sitting there, the traffic jam. That's when I put that ring upon your hand. Oh Lord, I couldn't resist. Yeah, true love, Lord, it does exist. Right there on the south side streets of Birmingham. 'Cause when you control and your emotions unfold, things just seem to just slow down. It's like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. A few years down the line, everything is doing just fine. I've got everything a man could want. A real nice wife with a plot of land, 2 good dogs. Lord, you don't understand how glad I am for that traffic jam in Birmingham. 'Cause when you lose control and your emotions unfold, things just seem to just slow down. Just like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. Now we're sitting here and we're old and gray on this old porch swing. As it starts to sway, I sure am glad you're sitting right here next to me. Grab your hand and give you a wink. I said, hey baby, do you remember that long old traffic jam in Birmingham? 'Cause when you lose control and your emotions unfold, things just seem to just slow down. Just like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. 'Cause when you lose control and your emotions unfold, things just seem to just slow down. Just like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. Just like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. Just like that traffic did right there in Birmingham. Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, man,
I like
me
that.
and Chris were just sitting around the house one day, and it just came out. You know, it's just one of those songs, and that's the way most of my songwriting's gone. It just comes out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, me and Chris have done a few songs together, and it's been real easy. You know.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
been
that's
real easy.
I really enjoyed that. That was very, very cool, and kudos to Chris, who I know is watching, just called in.
Oh yeah.
On the
Very-
CD too, White Trash Trio. What number is that?
5?
It's up in there somewhere. White Trash Trio is another song.
White Trash Trio, yeah.
He had a hand in that one too.
Yeah. That's right. I believe I saw that. Here's some other pictures of you guys hanging out, out by the barn.
Yeah, hanging out, just out in the middle of nowhere.
This is great stuff. I can't wait to get this in the magazine.
Walking around, just getting pictures taken.
As natural as possible.
Who did your photography on some of this?
A friend of mine from high school, Lauren McLaughlin. She's been in photography forever.
Yeah,
and she was here in town, and I called her up, and she helped us out quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's recently moved up to Austin. I think she's doing something up there with it. So Lauren McLaughlin Photography. I think she's got a MySpace and a Facebook or something like that.
Real easy to work with.
Very talented, very nice girl.
Well, that is very good stuff, and I like this. Why the name Duct Tape Sessions? Why'd y'all go with that? Was there a story behind Duct Tape Sessions?
It just seemed that at the time, we were rolling around, we were doing a ton of dates. I think last year we did, 230 dates?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
and that's playing anything and everything,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were all over the place, and it just, of course, like most musicians, limited budget, just trying to get from gig to gig, and it just seemed that everything we had, had duct tape on it. Everybody's, keeping personal lives together and, keeping the band and the equipment rolling down the road, and it just seemed to fit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys seem all pretty humble. I mean, talking with you, I think you guys are going to go somewhere here. We need to get out there, man. Y'all ever thought of Nashville or anything like that?
Well, I think about it, and we call our friends out there and say hello, and but we're Texas guys, and if it comes to a time where we could go to Nashville and make some money on some songs or go out there and play, we'll go. But we'll always come back to Texas for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, we could open up the phone line maybe again just for a couple of
see if anybody calls in.
Quick more calls or two. We've got about maybe 10 or 11, 12 minutes left in the broadcast tonight. And,
cool.
Again, you're here on the Weird Show here on SMTX.TV, and our guest is Bitter Whiskey and Matt and Charlie hanging out. Let's go to the phone lines again. Welcome to the Weird Show. You're on the air with Bitter Whiskey. Who's calling?
Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Katie.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Katie. How are you? Katie from East Texas, Katie.
Yeah.
Very good. I've known Katie for a little while. She's an old friend of mine.
Right on, Katie. How you doing?
Good. I've been listening to before they were Bitter Whiskey.
Yeah, you had. She came and saw us at my high school's homecoming that we just did not too long ago. So that's good. Thanks for calling in, Katie. Everything good with you?
Everything's good.
Awesome. We'll probably see you around the Christmas time. Thanks for calling in.
All right, bye.
Have a good night, Katie. Thanks for calling. Yeah, man. Keep those phones ringing. I guess we'll take maybe a call or two more. 512-754-0084 right here on The Weird Show. 512-754-0084. And maybe we'll take another call and have you guys tell us, well, you'll be playing tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Go head on down to Jay's Bistro tonight.
We're gonna start pulling a residency gig there every Sunday. We're gonna keep it up there, and Taxi and all those guys have been real cool to us and letting us.
Taxi was walking by
outside
that same day about an hour before you came in, Matt. I seen Taxi walking by and the door was open, and I yelled at him, and he came in here and looked around the studio, and I showed him around in here and stuff, and then about an hour later, you guys you dropped in and checked out and got you guys booked on the show over here.
Well, that's a good thing here.
So that's cool. That's it was last Sunday the first Sunday?
Sunday before was the first Sunday.
Yeah, this most recent Sunday was our second week, and we've already seen some fresh faces, and we love these weekly gigs here in town. They're a lot of fun for me and Matt to get together and do. We figure a lot of stuff out when we're doing it, and just make a lot of new friends.
This week is going to be Robbie the Robot on Sunday.
On Sunday?
Yeah, Robbie's going to pull in.
Of course, we had Robbie on about a week or two weeks ago.
Yeah, I love Robbie. I've known Robbie since I've been in town. I saw him 5-6 years ago. He's being a sound man at Grey Horse, but I talked to him earlier today. We love Robbie the Robot.
Yeah.
So he's got some wild
He's
music.
got some very eclectic brand of songs.
Yeah.
We definitely are fans of Robbie.
Yeah.
He was just in the magazine as well. So
Yeah, he's a great person, man.
now it looks like I'm on your website here. It looks like you guys got a gig this Friday at Los Canales.
Los Canales Motorcycle. They're
Uh-huh.
in Houston.
Houston.
They're all Houston cops, and
Uh-huh.
we work with them quite a bit. And they've taken us under their wing and come out to a lot of shows in Houston, and give us some cool gigs. We go out and play with them and hang out with them. They've just become some friends of ours. And then Saturday, we're playing Reno's with Hunter McKithen and Javi Garcia and the Cold Ground. We'll be at Reno's. We're opening that show up. Hunter's a good friend of ours from Houston. Plays here. He comes to San Marcos every once in a while. It's just one of those guys that he's got a great band. They've been with him for a while, and everybody. I try to support him as much as I can. And plus,
guys.
he put this song we wrote in San Marcos here. He put it on his album. It was a title cut on it, and he's about to start pushing it out to radio.
Wow,
so,
right on.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
Well, that's good. You guys kind of get around with the other musicians.
Yeah,
and,
we try
and
to.
help
The
each other out.
The ones we can get along with, and that are nice and kind, we try to stay doing.
And
that.
then it looks like you're playing New Year's Eve up in Tyler.
Yeah, the XLN. It's a new little bar. Me and my buddy Kenneth, we've frequented it a few times. I guess that's the word for it. We've done that, and it just seems like a nice place up there in Tyler. And I figure we go home for that, and then the Dirty Dog show, the first of the year, and then we'll our schedule will pick up after mid-January.
Yeah, I
We'll
see
go
you
back
got
to-
some. You're at Outlaw Country in Palestine, Texas, on January 22nd.
Yeah, it's Palestine. Palestine's
Palestine.
overseas.
I'm sorry, I've been watching too much CNN.
Yeah. But yeah, we could go out there. It's a new spot. It's a beer joint for sure. We'll be picking up some stuff around town here and just
Well,
wherever
you guys do get around, man. I mean, how do you get yourselves? You were on the road 200 and something days last year.
Just
that's
lots
an awful lot of
lots of phone
gigs.
calls. We had a friend of ours putting us a few gigs on it. Chris calls. We all just try to get involved in it, and we've got now 155,000 miles on an 07 pickup truck, and it's kind of ruined that, but hopefully that'll get handed down to somebody that'll know that it didn't get dogged on. But we just try to get out there and call as many people and make friends with as many people as we want to make friends with.
Well, let's play something rowdy.
All right.
Can we do a rowdy one?
I don't know if I remember all the words today. I'm sorry.
We might have to do that next time we're in Tyler.
Yeah, when is that Tyler gig?
New Year's, isn't it?
Yeah, 29th. No, the 29th is Chaparral. What?
Oh, is it?
31st is Tyler.
Yeah, that's the Tyler. And then that van gig. That's right outside of Tyler.
We'll learn it for that one.
Let's do the trio.
Okay.
Cool with that? Here's me and Chris Roo's song right here, the White Trash Trio. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where you walk in the bar, there they are, that White Trash Trio. Where you wanna raise some hell, you wanna have a little fun with that White Trash Trio. You got the Marlboro Reds and the Jack Daniels Black, the red and white dynamite pack. Where you get off of work, let's have some fun. Let's kill a deal here with the White Trash Trio. Where you pull up a stool, you throw your hands down, say I want a shot of Jack, I'll buy the ball round. Walk to the jukebox to play a country song, next for a good night all night long. And that old boy says, why are you staring at my woman? He said, like your ass right in the jaw. Don't mess with me. Yeah, or the White Trash Trio. Yeah, you got the Marlboro Reds and the Jack Daniels Black, the red and white dynamite pick. When you get off of work, let's have some fun. Let's make this kill a deal, yeah, with the White Trash Trio. Here's where old Jimmy Rake would come in right here. Well, the sun's coming up through my windshield. All my lines are gone. Had a good thrill. I took a shot of Jack Black and got into fighting. And the 5-0 said you're done for the night. Then I pulled out his gun, shot a few rounds off in the air. Oh, then I ran my ass back in this bar so I wouldn't end up in the back of that lawman car. You know, I went in and got my cigarettes and my stash, and I got the hell out of there, Russell. Yeah, you got the Marlboro Reds and the Jack Daniels Black, the red and white dynamite pick. When you get off of work, let's have some fun. Let's make this kill a deal, yeah, with the White Trash Trio. Oh yeah, the trio. Oh yeah, the trio. Yeah, the White Trash Trio. Yeah. Oh, Chris Rue and I wrote that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. I like that. White
Awesome.
Trash Trio.
Yeah. That's what you get when you hang around at a bar at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You come up with something like that.
Budweiser, whiskey, and Marlboro Reds.
Yeah,
huh?
Marlboro Reds, Jack Daniels, and Budweiser. Very,
That's
very
right.
good call on the red and white dynamite.
Red and white dynamite. That's right. That's right.
Sure.
Well, thanks so much for being a part of the show tonight. It's been a pleasure to have you guys down here and hang out for
Thank
an
you.
hour
Absolutely.
with this old bird here. I do appreciate
Yeah.
y'all coming in and
Thanks for giving us the support,
entertaining
man.
us tonight. It's been
Every time
a
I
real-
look in the magazine, there's something. There's a picture. There's something. You know, we
Yeah.
appreciate that. For
Yeah,
sure.
we try to definitely mix it up in Weird Magazine. I got a kind of a weird little flavor of publishing that I do. And
It's got my favorite color though, neon green and black. I love it.
And for some reason, it's getting popular, and I don't understand.
I told you everything I like it just gets popular for some reason or another.
Well, you can check out Matt Begley and Bitter Whiskey on December 3rd in Houston for the Los Canales
Yeah.
Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, December 4th at Reno's.
Reno's on the 4th, and then New Year's Eve in Tyler at the XLN on 5th, and then, of course, January 1st, kicking off 2011.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing on January 1st, like Matt said, you'll be doing it all year.
Yeah.
So you will be doing it with you guys down there at Dirty Dogs on 6th Street
Yep.
in Austin, Texas. So
Jay's Bistro every Sunday after the first of the year.
Jay's Bistro every
that's-
Sunday, and,
yeah, we're
and
gonna
they're
start
playing
hanging.
tonight. They're filling in for somebody tonight.
Yeah,
So-
somebody. We're just going to go out there and have some drinks and see if some folks show up, see if we can't make some friends out there at Jay's.
Yeah, so you guys at the tattoo parlor, if you're not doing nothing, you guys from Classic, come on down there and have a beer over at Jay's, guys, and maybe keep us company down there if you
Yeah.
guys want to hang out with us over there. I'll probably join you for a beer.
Oh,
Awesome.
you should.
A beer. Just
We got-
just one beer.
Yeah.
We gotta
Just
we
one.
gotta say hey to Jimmy and Trey. I know that Jimmy and Trey are watching. Well, I think Jimmy's playing a gig in Waco, but little Trey is snuggled up by a fire somewhere. So I tried to get him down here to San Marcos, but he said the honky-tonkin lifestyle was just a little bit too much for them tonight. So, yeah, we love our band, and we love playing music.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you guys on. And I really like the Keep the Change song. I think we need to keep the Change song, and that needs to be the one that should be getting some radio play and stuff.
We're gonna try to push on it.
I really think that one ought to get the radio play, and that White Trash Trio too. That's a
very fun song.
Is that one that Chris helped write too?
Yeah.
I got to talk to Chris, man.
Chris got some words.
He got a little bit of talent in them pinkies.
Oh yeah, he does. Don't let the man's size fool you.
Well, thank you again, our guests tonight, Matt and Charlie from Bitter Whiskey, right here on SMTX.TV and The Weird Show. Thank you guys for being a part of the show. Very entertaining show and a lot of phone calls. That was very, very fun hanging out with you guys tonight. So we'll be hanging out with you. Sundays, you can check them out down at Jay's Bistro. Go see Taxi and the guys and check these guys out. After the first of the year, every Sunday, they'll be down there performing at Jay's Bistro. And again, check them out on New Year's Day at Dirty Dogs down there on 6th Street in Austin, Texas. So be sure to look for these guys. I think they're an up-and-coming talent, and look for them also in January in and making the cover of Weird Magazine. We look forward to playing around with some of these images that your lovely photographer did and getting that artwork on a Weird Magazine. And we look forward to more Bitter Whiskey here down months ahead. It should be a good year for you guys in 2011. We got our eye on Bitter Whiskey in 2011 for you guys. I really think you guys are going to be doing some good stuff in 2011. Next week on the program, guys, it'll be Barry Cooper. Barry Cooper has got a very cool new gadget out called the Barry Cam. And check out barrycam.com if you really want to get a sneak preview of next week's guest. But Barry Cooper, of course, done the Never Get Busted videos in the past, and he's been a guest as well as in the Weird Magazine and on my radio shows in the past. So next week, we'll be back at 9 o'clock next Wednesday, the 8th of December, with Barry Cooper. We'll be talking about marijuana legislation and why marijuana is safer than whiskey. It's safer than Red and White Dynamite, and I know it's safer than them cowboy killers, the Marlboro Reds.
Yeah.
So, tune in next week's show. We'll be discussing marijuana legislation and Barry Cooper's new gadget, the Barry Cam, which you got to check out, barrycam.com. Just look that up. It's a little key. It's a camera. In case you ever run in those boys in blue.
Yeah.
Put that little camera on, and you can. Yeah. If they're arresting you, well, you're catching them, get them on film, and we'll be demonstrating that Barry Cam next week on the Weird Show. Man. Here we come. Yeah, we're going to even the playing field with these lawmen out here, man. These rogue lawmen are getting out of hand. We got to smack them. Anyway, we're out of here, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday with Barry Cooper. It's the Weird Show. We're signing off. We'll see you guys.
Adios.
1973. If I get